attention mga kapuso, ito po ang Gimme Mo segment. Kasama natin si Dr. Vicky Bello at bago mag-commercial, we had a question galing kay Manay Lolit. Vicky, ang tanong naman ni Lolit Solis ay, sa tingin mo ba sincere si Chris Aquino sa pakikipagbati sa'yo nung isang araw? Tapos, or, I mean, is that invento lang dahil gusto na niya mag-rate yung bagong show?
Well, I did the interview kasi tinawagan ako ni Leo, yung manager of Chris.
Right.
Tapos sabi niya, it's a chance also for you guys to bury the hatchet, so to speak. So talaga ako, sincere ako sa desire na maging, parang matapos na yung mga bad memories, etc. At maging okay kami ni Chris. And I'd like to really believe na sincere na naman si Chris makipagbati sa akin.
Did you apologize to her? Did she apologize to you? May expectations ba na kailangan talaga mag-sorry?
Wala nag-apologize kasi wala naman kaming ginagawa sa isa't isa, di ba?
Tama.
Just circumstances beyond our control.
Okay. Most wanted question number 2 for Dr. Bello. Doktora, we brought up Katrina kanina, no, as a video. Can I ask you honestly, napatawad mo na ba talaga si Katrina Halili sa nangyari ni Hayden at sa kanya?
Alam mo, Kristiyano ako mo, at saka talaga sa buong buhay ko naman, lagi ako nagpapatawad. Pero kung tinatanong mo ako kung masaktan ako sobra, at kung upset para, medyo, kasi di ba of all people, mas na-upset ako kasi malapit ako kay Katrina. Akala ko.
You know, Dr. Bello, I know this about you, no? I know that you are very forgiving. I know that you're a very generous friend. And I want to shake your hand and say forgiving her is something very, very strong for you to do. And I think it takes a special person to do that, and you're that type of person. So congratulations for having the heart to forgive.
Mo, when you're angry and bitter, nakakatanda yun.
Tama. Okay. Let me ask this follow-up question, no? In your opinion, now feeling mo lang, regardless of the denial na Dr. Hayden Ko gave at yung denial na binigay ni Rufa May Quinto, did you feel, in your opinion, may nangyari talaga between Hayden and Rufa May?
Ano, opinion ko lang.
Opinion mo lang, feeling mo lang. Regardless of kung na-clear naman yung mga pangalan nila, your gut feel.
Yeah, I really think something happened between them.
You think something?
I think they must have had a fling.
Do you?
What do you think?
Do you? Do you base? Okay, wait. Well, no. Do you base this feeling on feeling lang, or may kahit paano may konting evidence?
Meron, hindi naman evidence, as in sobrang evidence, pero medyo ano na rin. May evidence na hindi yung inaakala mo na namang evidence.
Sige, tama. Okay. Here we go. Most wanted question number 1. This is a question I think everyone wants to know, Dr. Bello, dahil it's so obvious. Kung hindi ka nagiging successful sa business mo, if you weren't a powerful, wealthy woman that you deserve and that you are, sa tingin mo ba mamahalin ka talaga ni Hayden Ko?
Alam mo, medyo mahirap yung question na yan kasi kasama naman sa package, diba? This is what I am.
Yeah.
And so how can I say that if that wasn't me, I don't know, diba? Kasi hindi na ako yun kung wala ako nun.
Right.
Diba?
It's like saying yung pagiging successful mo ay isang attractive feature mo. Dahil successful ka, alam natin na matalino ka, ambitious ka, you're a powerful, you're a very successful, driven woman, and that is an attractive quality na anyone can have. So that's a very good answer. Let me ask you this though. Did you ever feel na Hayden or any of your past boyfriends were gold diggers?
Definitely not Hayden. Not because he really never asked for anything. He never took advantage of me, which he could have a lot. And he never did. In fact, he was trying to match me, diba? If I give him something,
right.
Actually, talaga nagbibigay ng regalo, lagi sa surprise. So, I have never felt that Hayden was a gold digger.
Again,
pero yung past boyfriend ko bago kay Hayden, yun.
Gold digger siya, but before Hayden. Alright, but it's something that I want to add also here, no, Dr. Bello, is nakikita ko rin si Hayden. I know how he treats you and how you treat him. And ako rin, never have I felt that Hayden was like that. He was very generous with his gifts. Namimigay siya ng mamahal na expensive na gifts sa'yo. And he never looked the type. And I know now, dahil break na kayo, Sumusoli din siya ng mga gamit na
Sinoli
binigay.
niya yung kotse.
Yeah.
Na sinabi ko, wag mo nang isoli kasi okay lang sa akin. Because after all, it's a gift.
Yep.
Hindi naman ako the type to make hatag bawi and shit. Sige ba, get it back. But he insisted, when I was in the States last trip, pag uwi ko, nandun na sa garahe yung car.
Tama.
And sinabi niya sa note na, I didn't deserve this car. I will feel better. Please accept it back. Parang it's my way. Parang to show my sincerity and my sacrifice that I want to change. I'm giving you back.
Speaking of deserving, does Hayden Code deserve a second chance? In your heart, in a relationship with Dr. Bello? May second chance ba para kay Hayden?
Well, I don't know. What do you think?
You know, what I think, I'll tell you this honestly, I've seen how sorry Hayden is. Nakikita ko din sa mukha niya, sa actions niya, he's so sorry for what he did. Tapos, alam ko din yung ginawa niya, hindi naman unique sa kanya. It's something that happens a lot, whether sa industry na to or sa totoong buhay lang. I think all of us, one time, may have cheated. I know I have not always been the faithful boyfriend also. And we all got a second chance. May second chance kami. Almost everyone had a second chance. And I see how sorry he is. I see how he's proving it. I think he might deserve another chance for you, but this is your call. Sa palagay mo, kaya mo ba magbigay ng isa pang chance para kay Hayden Ko?
I think everybody deserves a second chance. All I can say is though that, you know, and I think this is a lesson for everybody. In my life, the reason I've been successful is because I always give it all up to God. I always say, God, bahala ka na sa akin. And it always comes out well, except sa love life ko. Doon matigas ang ulo ko. Doon gusto ko lagi, ako namimili, ako nagde-decide kung sino, and medyo palpak ako doon. So ngayon, sinasabi ko na in front of everybody, God, bahala na po kayo maghanap ng tamang lalaki para sa akin.
I think he deserves a second chance. That's my opinion. Last question, Dr. Bello.
Ano yun?
I know, but last add-on. Kasi this is very interesting. Being Vicky Bello, the Doctor of the Stars, one of the more powerful women in our industry, what's the worst part about being you? Yung part na parang, it's nice to be Vicky Bello, pero ayoko talaga dahil Vicky Bello ako.
The hardest part about being me is that many people, and I'm not, Hayden's not one of them, but many people try to take advantage of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel really, really bad kasi naman nandito ako para tulungan ng mga tao to be the best they can be, the best versions of themselves.
Yeah.
And I hope, I also talagang am sincere in wanting to make the Philippines a cosmetic surgery capital for people to fly here in medical tourism. And parang naniniwala ako na lahat ng tao mabait at walang gagawin masama sa akin. Pero maraming beses ako nasasawi. Tama ba yun? Kasi medyo talagang when you find out na parang sincere mga tao tapos they're taking advantage of you lang pala.
Must be very hard. Thank you very much, Dr. Vicky Bello, for your honesty. At ang trust mo dito sa Showbiz Central na mag-live interview kasi we know for months now we've been everybody's trying to get you to get on their show, and I want to thank you from really for this segment, for this show as friends. Maraming salamat talaga for being here.
I trust only you mo to ask me live.
Okay. Sana naman our future guests are as brave and honest as you are.
And if you want to know more about
yes, if you want to know more about Vicky, my dear, she is on the cover of Star Studio magazine. The whole life story. Ang ganda ng article dito. Maraming salamat, Vicky Bello, for being here. Thank you very much. Babalik ang Showbiz Central. Don't go away. Back into this.